What up? You know what time it is. It's that time of the week again. It's your boys at the Man Dem podcast, episode 13. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know who it is. It's Uncle Twist. And I'm going to pass it around so the fellas can introduce themselves.
Bomb. It's your boy Sincere. Episode 13, 13 like Tristan Thompson. Shout out B-Town and Drugz.
Is that the unlucky number, 13? I think it is in this case.
Kill. Yeah, you know what I mean? You already know what it is, you know what I mean? It's all your big boy Showtime. Yes, sir, I love that part in freaking Freddy vs. Jason. Kill. But we're here to episode 13, Man Dem podcast. Thank you for rocking with us. You know what I mean? All day, every day is Toronto strong, you know what I mean? Back like we never left. Salute to everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed the Mother's Day weekend and preparing for a beautiful long weekend ahead. Hopefully it's a safe one.
Preparing for the relaunch of the sundresses.
Ow. The sundresses, shout out to Fashion Nova too. I'm about to drop some leggings that might... You tie in those leggings to the Instagram DMs and there's going to be a lot of broken up relationships.
We need some shares in Fashion Nova, because this thing is blowing up still. And I appreciate every outfit I see on the gram.
Facts.
Sundress season is in full effects. And Sean Cletas.
And bar season. No doubt, man. Episode 13, thank you for rocking with us. Shout out to the big homie Cool Joe. You know what I mean? He's here he's here in spirit. Physically not here. You know what it is. I mean, things happen. Salute to the big homie. Got a lot of things to indulge into this week, so I'm gonna pass it back to Twist.
Yeah, so on that note, basically gonna start to salute and shout out a couple music legends. Anniversary of their passing. I'm definitely gonna start with the big dog Sammy Davis Jr. Did a lot, not just for music, but for black artists for his time. 28 years we lost him. One of the greats for sure. Also Chinx, or as some people remember him, Chinx Drugz. Often collaborator with French Montana. Coming on that 3-year anniversary since we lost him. Left us with some gems, some great mixtapes, and great body of work. You already know, off the rip.
Rest in peace on the Stack bundles too.
Oh, definitely. Gotta tie that in. Yeah, for sure. Can't forget about the homie Stack either.
Stack has some punchlines, bro.
Yeah, before you know.
He's like, I knew I was getting money. Cause even my corny jokes started sounding funny.
Yeah.
Stack bundles got some lines, bro.
Yeah, and then also to end that off, Chris Cornell, who we lost last year, the front man for Soundgarden. Another great musician. Rest in peace, man, to all the greats, man, that left us with a great body of work to listen to the end of time.
I just do a shouting out. Artists from the band like Soundgarden, don't get it twisted. These dudes wear a bunch of, hoodies and crew necks and snapbacks and fitteds. Every bunch of hood dudes that love hip hop. Even me, I love R&B more than I love hip hop. But I don't think there's a black person more that loves John Mayer more than I do. You know what I mean? I legit own John Mayer CDs for them. So
shout to John
Mayer. Shout out to the diversity in the music selection amongst the Man Dem.
Yeah, and staying in the pocket of music, definitely one thing we gotta spend a little time on. I would like to say is so you already know where we're going with this. Big up to the legend Ice Cube. 28 years old, man. The debut album, America's Most Wanted.
Damn.
Fellas, that was
and
a
we
shift.
don't mean no stripper show. We don't mean no stripper show.
That album, when he separated himself from the group and showed, I write the bars, nigga.
Yeah.
I write the bars.
Yeah.
Respect the pen,
Respect that pen.
Yeah, we might not have got a Dre beat on there because of politics, obviously, on the other side, but Bomb Squad definitely did their thing. Public Enemy was all on that. Chuck D, Flavor Flav. Definitely.
Lynch Mob.
Of course, man. So definitely gave you a breath of fresh air at that time for music. And I was even bumping it on the way to the gym today. And it still holds up, man. Sonically, it's still a classic, man. So if you haven't listened to it thoroughly, do yourself a favor. there's more to Ice Cube than just the Friday movies and Boys the Hood. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's just it's an ignorance amongst generations. Like, you're gonna freaking box it into some "Are We There Yet" type shit. Like,
exactly.
That's motherfucking Ice Cube.
Nah, he just getting Hollywood money now.
Like that's a dude that, like, even like, I feel like some of these guys, because they're OGs, even like Ice-T. Like, I look at Ice-T playing a fucking cop on TV. It's the same motherfucker that made Cop Killer. But he's lucky what his OG is. Why he gets a pass to do that shit. Exactly. It kind of contradicts all his lyrics, but you're not gonna knock a nigga on some Hollywood ambition. Let's be serious. You know what I mean? So shout out to Ice Cube. Ice Cube's a legend. You know what I mean? I respect that guy's bars more than anybody.
He made me really kind of like fuck with the West. I'm like a heavy East Coast. I have a heavy East Coast bias.
Yeah. I was different. It's so crazy. It's like after Big Pass, after Life After Death.
Yeah.
I came over to the East Coast. So before that, it was just I fucked with Boot Camp Click. I fucked with Mob. I definitely fucked with Woo. And it was like a 1-2 artist, like, like a LL here, but like it was straight West Coast for me all day, bro. Biggest, like, you're from the Rec still, you love Dog Pound. Them niggas are Crips. So Dog Pound, you know what I mean? It was friggin' Snoop, it was Rascast, it was MC8, it was Exhibit, it was friggin', oh my God, what's his name not even coming to me? DJ Quick.
Of course. Quick.
Can't forget about Quick.
Alcoholics. I was straight West Coast, bro.
Yep.
And even when friggin' Ice Cube linked up with friggin' Dub C and Mac 10.
And did West Side
Connection. Gangsters make the world go down. That shit was like that. And friggin' Bow Down. Everybody freeze on the knees, but naked please. So Ice Cube, you gotta really think about Ice Cube. Even though we were just having this random discussion, from NWA, his solo shit, West Side Connection, even when he got the nod to do the Players Club friggin' soundtrack.
We be clubbing
remix with X.
Yep.
Facts.
Of course,
but shout out to the legend, man. 20-year-old. Honestly, like, longevity, man, meaning friggin' music, definitely. Longevity in music definitely is a rare thing, So you gotta definitely salute the OGs that were able to stay creative, keep their head above the water, and stay relevant amongst the tops.
Yeah, all you use, go to Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, whatever you have. It's not HMV days where you have to get the import of America's Most Wanted.
Because that wasn't making it to Canada, that's for sure.
And it's like $40 to fucking buy. No, it's
Priority Records, right?
It's there. You can get it. So do your research. It'll broaden your horizons, yo.
Knowledge is power, man. So you gotta appreciate the old to understand the new, even if the new is not what it is.
Knowledge is key, and keys open doors.
Keys open doors.
Yeah.
So let's
salute Ice Cube. So what we gonna get into next, man?
Yeah, let's talk about something that is kind of troubling to us. We had our episode, sharing our thoughts and prayers with the hockey team, the Humboldt Broncos.
Even to pause your thought, I feel like how friggin' Breakfast Club as Donkey of the Day.
Yeah.
For the shit that friggin' Sincere is about to get into, we need to have a little segment called He That Ting That Ting. For real, because what we're about to talk about is some fuck shit, man. But my bad. But
sound like a fire kid Steve party.
This will probably be segment 1 of He That Ting That.
Yo, we got a new segment. I love it. So the first installment of He That Ting goes to the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League for trying to trademark the Humboldt Strong hashtag and like brand. So
trying to profit off tragedy.
In a report, the president of the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League, Bill Chow, said he wanted to protect the hashtags Humboldt Strong, Sticks on the Porch, and other trademarks. He said it was in the best interest to reach out to do those protections. I guess he's trying to frame it where he didn't want anybody else to trademark the Humboldt Strong and Sticks on the Porch hashtags, so nobody else could potentially make money on it. But on the flip side, he aligned himself with a clothing company to make merchandise to raise money for mental health and other facets of charity, quote unquote charity, but he didn't feel the need to contact the Humboldt Broncos hockey team and ask their permission, or even work out a way to help the families or give payments to the families.
Proceeds,
yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is like very troubling to me because nobody knows where the money's being channeled to. Nobody knows how the money's being made. We don't know the cut of the money that the clothing company who's making the merchandise, what they're getting. If all proceeds are going to mental health and other issues, it's very troubling because it feels like they're just trying to come up off of a tragedy.
Yep. A lot of people, man, even when like they just go in like it's kind of night and day, but even like when you saw when Prince passed, like motherfuckers were charging admission to walk through his mansion. Like you Jay say that like some people are a little too fucking opportunistic, and I really feel like even in essence, you know what I mean, and ergo, that's kind of why it's just us right now, right? Like I've been around that opportunistic shit, and you know sometimes there's a time to seize the moment. There's also that time where you have to thread the fine line of morals and ethics. And I feel like any of those families that had the victims that, you know what I mean, are on the other side, you know, they trade any financial figure just for that brought back a life. You know, so situations like this, they kind of rub me the wrong way. And hopefully, you know what I mean, someone could say they had a bad sense of judgment. You know what I mean? Like, there's a communication error, something of the sort. But the right thing to do is to really go through the Humboldt Broncos and rationalize that through them and see something where those victims' families could be compensated. There could be some trust funds or scholarships set up or something like that, and even, you know what I mean, help those, even the surviving staff members and team members that, you know, might go back to the team for the next season, just give them the help they need just to then overcome that. So, you know, I heard about the lawsuit and, you know, it didn't really sit well with me because it's the wrong time, man. You know, there's never gonna be a right time to come up off a tragedy.
Never.
It's gonna make someone like standing on the fucking corner of Broadway and 15th or whatever saying, "Oh, selling 9/11 hats." You know, new era. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you gotta chill on that sometimes. But,
and not even speak to the organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Showtime said, not even setting up a trust fund or anything to benefit the families or like help the people who suffer the most. So it's very sickening to hear that through tragedy, people could be so selfish and just self-interested. Like it's disgusting to me. It's very disgusting. It's a real idiot thing. We don't support anything like that. So I would suggest if you see any merchandise that has Humboldt Strong, be wary of buying those products because it's not even going to the families.
It's not genuine.
It's not genuine at all. So idiot thing.
Definitely.
Straight idiot thing.
And yeah, not salute. I mean, Humboldt strong all day, Toronto strong all day. We already know. But interesting shit. So first of all, like, in regards to like any royal wedding or any royal event of the sort, just do it even to, let's say I wanted to entertain the woo-ha. Just have a fucking time difference alone. I ain't waking up at 4 a.m. to watch no motherfucker get married, right? That's just my stance on the royal wedding, you know? Just congratulations. I think love's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You know, you find that special someone cool. You find someone that's worth 55 M's. That might be some great poo-tech, right? But let's be clear on another angle of this Meghan Markle, right? Her pops. Now,
Niggas.
I wanna talk about how it's so funny how a provoker could be a victim and how you can choose to lay in bed with somebody and get bit in the ass. So let's be clear, like when you come from that whole royal background and all that, they have their real strict rules and regulations, so you have to navigate, you know? Pretty sure, you know, she had to really just dumb down her social media presence to the point where it's basically obsolete.
Yep.
You know, conduct herself in a certain manner. Because also too, right, my thing on that is like, Homeboy comes from a royal family. That's his upbringing.
Yep.
That's something she's getting thrown into in the latter stages of her 20s. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you can't really instill certain things in people, right? But nonetheless, let's keep that in mind with regards to her father, right? Homeboy now, obviously, it doesn't matter what walk of life you come from. You can tell, like, even when you see through Harry and them, like, there's some real humble people. Through the Invictus games, through their multiple charity efforts, like, they're welcoming to anybody. They're not watching the demographics of financials, skin color, nothing like that.
Yeah, they seem like the most down to earth.
Yeah, no doubt, salute
out
that.
of all the royals.
Yeah. So, you know, regardless of whatever her financial status quo was, you mean her family's their family. To a degree. You know? So now you come and invite homeboy to come walk his daughter down the aisle, and then all of a sudden, like, he's you know, he's privy to understand that, the magnitude of his daughter's wedding, and he makes a fuck nigga move where he stages all these paparazzi to come follow him and take certain shots, well calculated shots for a check. So at that point, you even established that, certain things are for sale. And regardless of, this being one of the most important days of your daughter's life, you try to make a backdoor deal with the devil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And got a check. And now that when that same information becomes public info, the same people you got in bed with, you are driving frantically away from? The fuck am I missing? So I meet a girl at the club. We're both lit. She comes to me in the club, because you guys aren't around, and I'm probably single. Nibbles on my ear. I decided to bring her home. And also the next day she's a head case. I'm running away from the decision I made the night before. You know what I mean? Like, you decided to get in bed with the paparazzi, and they're the same ones making you have a fucking heart attack. Now you gotta get heart surgery.
The lowest of the
Great
low.
timing. Because long story short, let's be clear, the Royals probably said, fuck this dude.
Straight up.
He's out the wedding. Now let's go make up a nice story and run with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, because I think that's just the ultimate disrespect. Like, how could you? You know what I mean? Like, they really try to accept you in, incorporate you to the wedding regardless of the fact. It means you're gonna like other people and other people of a more higher status quo, whatever the case may be, people who are more conditioned to the royal lifestyle, walk her down the aisle.
Because it's a culture shock.
And then you come in there and then you do some stupid shit.
Yeah.
And then even kind of too where, like, it's kind of funny because anybody up until this week, right? That's another thing too. You got to stop being so envious of other people's situations. Like, oh my God, those two look so in love. Like, everybody around this table at some point was told, oh my God, everybody, somebody they know wants what Jay-Z and Beyonce have. But after the elevator and every rest of those details, do you really still want that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You can't be looking at what other people have and being jealous of that. So up until this week, let's be clear. Oh my God, they're the perfect couple, ray-tay-tay. Now you're hearing all these details about her dad freaking selling secret photos, and then her brother writing letters saying, don't get married to my sister.
That's where the scandals begin, man. That's those tabloids.
Yeah, the week of.
Week of the wedding.
So even so here's my angle for both of you, right? Because in regards to this, because I'll give you my personal take. If I'm with somebody and, obviously personalities clash. I've been like 16 years old with my big cubic Sagodi Erics from friggin' Brenda's downtown.
Shout out Brenda.
Still in business.
That's a Toronto classic.
That's the first plug.
You had a silver looking like white gold.
She's the first plug.
So I used to talk to a 1-2 ting, and I'm there with my big earrings and stuff. And let's be clear, I've been judged wrongfully as a 16-year-old black dude from the West End by a girl's dad. I don't like that guy. Why not? Because he wears earrings. You understand what I'm saying? But even at 16, like, you're too young to even know really what love is at some point, right?
Yeah.
But at some point, you're like, it doesn't matter if your dad likes me or not. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you're right and we're cool. So, in regards to homegirl's dad being so fucked up and all that, is it even that important in regards to the freaking sustainability of their marriage if either side of their families approve of the other? Like, is that really significant, and does that really define love? Like, you are in a relationship with somebody. Are you really banking on your long-term plans because your relatives get along with your partner, or your mom likes your girl or your dad. You know what I mean? Your girl, your dad likes your man. Like, does that matter to y'all dudes in regards for like, not even like that validation, but you getting along with the in-laws? Because be clear, like if I love somebody, I love somebody. Yeah. If your family likes me or not, that's too bad for them. I still gotta go to sleep at night, wake up, shower, and carry on the next day. So, you had a chance to be in your 30s, your 40s, and live out your life and make your mistakes. So, you gotta really just trust that, people learn through life. I don't really feel like even mistakes are lessons. So even if you and that person don't work out, hopefully you guys both individually take something out of the relationship and cut. But I don't really feel as if this family signing off on that should really give you the green light for love or not. That's just my take. Especially because I know that after this situation, they don't really look at the Markle side of the family the same.
Yeah.
But based off of how they've judged her, you know what I mean, and all that, they obviously thought she's good enough to be in the family. I don't think her dad's decision or her brother's decision should affect that. That's just my take. I've always been on that shit. I've never really given a fuck about the in-laws. To get along with the in-laws, that's great.
It's a bonus,
I'm not to fuck the in-laws, but if the in-laws are feeling themselves too old-fashioned or whatever the case may be, or they need to do things that are morally or ethically, you know what I mean, kind of things you have to step back from. If you love that person, then you don't judge them for that, right? Like, you gotta know it's ride or die, right?
Well, for me, it depends, I guess, on the dynamic of the girl I'm talking to. If she's very close with her family, she loves her family in a certain type of manner. It's not like a destructive household. I would, of course, want to be cordial with the family. I would want to be a part of the family's life, like her parents' life, and vice versa. I would want them to appreciate me.
Yeah.
But if I'm putting my best foot forward, I really love my fiance, I want to make the best life for us, I'm really pushing to make this work, and I'm getting resistance from the family.
Yeah.
And I'm actually putting in the effort, and they just reject me because maybe they have some sort of preconceived notion of me or some sort of idea that my intentions are bad. Like, I have no problem separating myself from that and moving forward.
Yeah.
If she doesn't feel that way, I'd be hurt, but at the end of the day, that would be her decision if she's gonna move forward in love with me or just listen to whatever her parents are saying. But if I'm genuine in my intentions, then hopefully my fiance would still ride with me and be like, you know what, I'm an adult. This is my life to live now. I'm not under your roof. This is my time to break away from you and live my life.
Create my own,
make my own mistakes.
For sure.
Then, I hope she would come with me and ride with me.
Yeah, for sure. Let me bring this question to the table. Do you think that the whole royal situation now with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is more under a microscope just because the other half of her ethnicity? Do you think that's going to playing a factor in that? Why she got to kind of tiptoe around certain things and make sure she's not acting like that girl?
I don't necessarily think so, because not to make it like really racial, but her mother is a black woman.
Yeah.
So from that side of her family, the mother's side, I'm not hearing anything.
Side that's not fucking up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the point I'm getting to, right? The side that
learned how to dance at home before you dance abroad.
This goes to this is the kind of people that kind of looked at it in a negative way when they first made like their first public appearance at the Invictus Games in Toronto. People were like, oh, this guy's with a half breed, and start all those things. So that's funny that it's not that.
The stereotype probably popped in their head of, there's probably gonna be problems with the family.
Yeah.
What? Black people are having fun? Ambulance, 911.
And it's ironic and hilarious that now the side that's giving trouble like a few days before the wedding is her Caucasian side of the family. It's very hilarious to me. And I hope anybody that had like that.
What a quinky dink.
What a quinky dink. Anybody that had that like that preconceived notion of how maybe the family dynamic is, hopefully this kind of humbled you to be like, wow, let me check my bias, because the person I probably thought was gonna fuck up maybe the mother's side, she's chilling. She knows what's going on. She's staying low. She's getting her dress fitted. Doing her motherly duties.
Happy for her daughter, yo.
Let me just, in regards to even something that's from our own come up, what I realized is that a lot of things aren't not even just reciprocal, but you can't put me around a table with Warren Buffett and then all of a sudden think because I'm around a billionaire, I'm a billionaire just off of some default setting, right?
Yeah.
You can't put me in a gym with LeBron James for a couple hours and all of a sudden think I'm LeBron-esque. Like my point with that is that you can't have certain people in certain settings around certain people and feel like off of the strength of who that person is and what that environment is that reflects that person.
Yeah.
I say that in that regard is because when you look at yourself and you're like, yo, I'm a rider, I'm a loyal nigga, all that shit. You think that trickles down to everybody. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't hang around a loyal nigga and be loyal. Unless you're just already a loyal nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, sure. Me hanging around any one of you niggas and I'm on some weirdo shit, I can't be judged as a loyal nigga because, oh, well, Sincere's loyal. Twist is loyal. My loyalty can't be gauged off of what you niggas do.
For sure. On
your own moves. So, my point with that is this. She doesn't come from royal settings.
Nope.
She wasn't born into royalty. You understand what I'm saying? And you can kind of tell based off her fucking dad's acted and her brother, there's nothing of any royal, validation or anything
tact.
they'll sign off on, right? Yeah. So
royal media training.
So in that regard, it's kind of like you can't do that, man. You gotta just have to really just get to know somebody and just judge them based off of what you could observe, see, and hear for yourself. Like, I've been on the wrong side of that, man. Like, I've had dudes around me, people around me, and all of us, right? Mm-hmm. And it's based off of them standing around you or whatever the situation, environment might be. Oh, word, you're with them dudes? Yo, you must be a loyal one. You must be a real one. Mm-hmm. And that person's a fuck nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Sure. The only thing that really had them just friggin' really just, scraping through the friggin' edge of their teeth in life was the fact that, I was around Twist. I was around Sincere. I was around Denver, right? And based off of what their report card is, I'm being friggin' judged the same way.
Yeah.
Right? But don't pocket watch. You know what I mean? Just because a man maybe has a certain amount of figures in his bank account, don't judge the nigga beside him the same way. You know what I'm saying? So this royalty thing is something that Harry and his DNA and everyone cut from his cloth have. Meghan Markle, unfortunately, it's kind of, for me too, it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of like, I'm going to make light of something. I saw one time that a woman had a wedding on a beach. And she had a wedding on the beach the same day Serena Williams just happened to be on the beach.
Yikes.
And Serena Williams, as being the personality she is, crashed the wedding. Thinking, oh my God, let me surprise these people. First of all, it's a black wedding, right?
Yeah.
Right. Serena Williams is in a one-piece bathing suit. And she crashes your wedding. I don't know how much that wedding dress was. I don't know what your makeup took, how long your makeup took, what the cost of that wedding was. All I know is a woman, all anyone's gonna remember is Serena Williams crashed your wedding. Niggas went off. Like, man, you're taking selfies with Serena Williams all day. Side profile, back profile, whatever, right? But my point for that is that as good as a wedding may could have or could not have been, the upstage on that was Serena Williams, right?
Yeah.
So this royal wedding, based off of how much you spend for security and all that, probably go off without a hitch. I mean, security-wise. But let's be clear, even a week after this shit's done, it's gonna go right back to her pops.
Yeah, he stole the show.
You know, he
stole the thunder.
Very selfish prima donna moment for a motherfucker. Yeah. You know, like you have to know. You have to really know, in essence. You know what I mean? Where to pick your battles. Like we've been around opportunistic people, man. I've seen it. You know, and you know what? As much as I don't really like doing things that compromise integrity and shit like that, you know, to each his own, man. But I know from my daughter's special date, I'm not exploring that fuck shit, man. Like,
yeah, it's not about you. Yeah, it's not about you.
And like, who you fucking want sympathy from? That's how I always want to be clear. Who do really fuck? Like, which idiot? Like, how dumb do you have to be to feel bad for a motherfucker that decided to get in bed with paparazzi? And now is crying wolf with the paparazzi. Yep. What am I missing right now? You missed a day of your fuck. You missed your Wednesday pills, my nigga? Like, what the fuck? Let's be clear, yo. You can't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't go in the fucking forest with a fucking stick, poke the fucking bear, and get mold, and all of a sudden want to act like you want fucking charity things from UNICEF and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
you're asking, yo, what's wrong with the bear?
Right?
You poked the bear.
The bear's wilding, right? The paparazzi's wilding, motherfucker. They weren't wilding when you guys were staging shots. And you got whatever little beautiful, handsome payout you got, right? Yeah. All of a sudden, now that this is a lifestyle that was too big, or you bit something you could not chew.
You know what's crazy too? He's so baseless. You didn't even think how you're gonna offend the family in the manner of how Princess Diana died.
It's not even, let's be clear. It's not even regular. It's not you about to get married or Twist or myself. There's ain't no 30 grand wedding, bro. It's 55 fucking M's. It's like 32 million pounds, bro. Let's talk about currency, right? This is somewhere like there's gonna be 100,000 people at least line the streets just to see this shit. You really need to pull some fuck shit with them, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. Princess Diana died at the hands of paparazzi.
And not anything she provoked. That's because of who she was.
Exactly.
Because of who she was. Right?
Yeah.
Because of who she was going through that tunnel. This motherfucker called them, said, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? You want to take some pictures? Right?
Like a real Instagram thought,
right?
Yo.
And all of a sudden now, like, oh my God, you know, anxiety, this is too much, I need heart surgery. Like, yo, chill, man. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, sometimes jumping out the window has a fucking cost. You understand what I'm saying? Like, sometimes the things people do for attention, that's too much, man. Like, you gotta know the limits and the restrictions on your soul. Cause that's what you did. You sold your soul on some ATM shit. Count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Right? But nah, for real,
this
man.
is what you call it.
It's sad too, because it's like, now just for that like 15 minutes, just for that little 15 minutes of a little shine you thought you're gonna get, you're gonna not only miss your daughter's wedding, you're missing like the opportunity of a lifetime, in a sense where it's like, whenever will you be at a royal wedding? It's your like,
and like your focal point.
What were you like? What were you thinking?
He wasn't.
I sold my soul to the devil and the price was cheap. That's some DMX shit, right? But
and then now I have to feel sorry for you?
Nah, no, but like I didn't see this is that's what I'm trying to say, like, cause I don't want to talk about, you know what I mean? Imagine we're some like TMZ or E or whatever, like we're talking about outfits and catering. No, once I heard this shit, I'm like, yo, there's such a deeper layer of a life lesson in this.
Yes.
Like, you made a decision, and that was the most costly decision in your life. So you gotta look at whatever, whether that was an e-transfer, a wire transfer, a fucking check, or you got that in cash, lump sums in a duffel bag. Look at that and know that was the price and the cost of your soul, and what it cost you to miss the most important day of your daughter's life. Look like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? That was your price tag.
Yep.
Right? Like, you get these gems in like a Bronx tale where homeboy's chasing the dude for the $20, and dude looks at his son, looks at him like, yo, I chasing the dude for $20. Oh, it goes me $20, it goes me $20. Like, you know what? It took you $20 to get that person out your life. Yeah. For $20, he's running away from you. Make him hold that 20. So when he needs 200, he can't come to you. Right? So this is the life lesson with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you really did this shit. Now you're gonna have to watch this shit on TV. Like the rest of these motherfuckers waking up at
like a regular person.
Like a regular person. That's someone you help freaking create.
Boneheaded move, yo.
And that's that is your solidified spot in your daughter's life. You're just that.
And that's what you're gonna be
other motherfucker
to.
that's just watching the wedding with every regular person.
And let's be clear, like salute to the Royals, because I feel like their whole thing is just knowing when the cameras are on, knowing when the lights are on, and acting accordingly.
Yep, they regulate
so
that.
Maybe the human element of her wants to trace out her fucking dad and really just be vulnerable, but they're conditioning her and training her to say, this is how you have to conduct yourself. You got to put all these kind of press releases and these kind of statements, right? So I thought like it was dope that this happened. I mean, honestly, not dope with the fact that she really wanted him to walk him down the aisle. That pretty much fucked up. I definitely don't want that regard on nobody. You know what I mean? But there's a life lesson, and maybe that's where you gotta look at the beauty and tragedy sometimes. Cause some people that are really willing to, maybe there's somebody out there who's ready to sell out their fucking friend. Someone's ready about to put on a fucking wire. You know what I mean? And walk into that freaking factory and then industrial with their boy and get him pinched. Like, certain things people do to jump out the window, be opportunistic, aren't worth it, man. It's not worth fucking not be able to drive, apparently, and not get stopped by paparazzi or make a bad life choice and try to come up off of someone on some quick lick and have to live life looking over your shoulder. Like, certain things aren't worth jumping out the window for, man. You have to know. For self-gain, I always hear people on some petty, emotional shit, and no disrespect, but everyone's talking about know your worth. You guys just talking about pertaining to the opposite sex. You have to know your worth and know what's worth selling your soul for. You know what I mean? Cause I'll jump out the window for my fam. You know what I mean? For that type of shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Where I know at the end of the day, even if I'm not here because I just went the wrong way, people will be here riding for me, holding down my family, but not on no money shit. You know what I mean? So the people around me can respect me less. You know what I mean? And be like, this guy put a price on his soul.
And I find it despicable. Like, you chose the spotlight over your daughter. Like, I understand maybe you're watching the entertainment blogs or whatever, you're watching all that shit, TMZ, and you're seeing her mother. Yeah. Of course they're gonna show her and her mother. I'm sure their dynamic was more close. She lived with her mother, whatnot. But not even on a selfish thing. Like, if you were not selfish and you just supported your daughter and you're like, I'm going here for the wedding, I'm gonna walk her down the aisle, I love her. This is an experience that she'll never, this is the biggest experience for her life. I love her. Boom. You would have been all over the press walking your daughter down the aisle. That would have naturally came to you if you didn't seek it.
That would have been the money shot. Yeah. That would have been the candid. Right? Because even that dude from, what's that shit, man, that freaking Rex works on?
I don't know where Rex is. I think probably E.
Is it E?
Yeah, on the
E network. Guy, Ben Maroney.
Yeah, on the E network.
Or was it E.T. Entertainment?
Yeah.
Oh, is that E?
That Ben Maroney guy.
Yeah,
right? Him and his wife, these 3 kids are part of the wedding.
Yeah?
Dope shit, right?
That's cool.
I guess because Meghan Markle lived down here for a minute.
Yeah.
So the girls are the flower girls and the boys.
Oh, proper.
Right? Yeah, right? So that's pretty dope. So look at that. Everyone was going to get their just due.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think about, they got to have real direct contact to the Royals to even be directed. They think you know what word? You want their phone number? You'll give you $500,000. It
doesn't work that way.
Average phone number?
They'll get a ghost line.
Yeah, you can see an opportunistic moment now, right? But your own dad is willing to do that.
Yeah, and the thing I was gonna say, being a father, especially if an adult children, you would think that you have that wisdom that you wouldn't act like that you're not a dad. So I think this guy just kind of caught up in the moment, was very selfish, and I don't know what his end game was, but now he's kind of shift the focus on what's supposed to be the most important.
It reminds me of the Gianni Versace shit.
Exactly.
What's homeboy's name? Homeboy, the sociopath.
The guy that murdered him.
Yeah.
I should know this.
It's called Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
Right. So You know what I mean? So even his dad, right? He reached out. Yeah, spoiler alert. You haven't watched it, who gives a fuck, right? So he even friggin' called up his dad, right? And been on some, yo, you know what? Like, I did something horrible, Ray. And his dad sold him out to the authorities.
Andrew Cunanan, yeah.
Andrew Cunanan.
That's right, yeah.
Andrew Cunanan, right?
Fuck you, I
Andrew Cunanan, yeah. Right? So he called his dad and said, yo, I did something horrible. And his dad said, no, I'm going to come draw for you. And while he's waiting for his dad to draw for him, his dad went and did a 60-minute interview.
Yep.
And said, you know what? I spoken to my son. My son's doing good. Yeah, you know what? My son gave me the rights to do the friggin' movie of his life. No such conversation happened, but I still telling his son, you know what? I snitched on you.
Opportunistic.
And while you're in jail, I'm gonna make a biography on your life.
So I'm a prophet of your
shit.
I'm a prophet of your
price tagging your own kids. That's what that shit reminded me of. I mean, the friggin' extremes are like night or day.
Yeah. Good comparison,
like,
you know?
But in regards to your kids, like, you're really receding that shit. You saw an opportunistic thing in the moment where to find up your pockets and say, you know, fuck it. I don't give a hell if my kid hates me for the rest of their life. This is the lick right here. You know? So
that was a crazy lick.
Yeah, you gotta know the morals and the ethics behind some of your decisions, right? Because, you know, like, you know, can't take it when you die, but you can live without it, right? For real.
I just don't understand. The Lord will bless you when you're a genuine person. Sometimes, yeah, you go through hardships, whatever, but I feel the Lord always blesses you in the end. You might be blessed very quickly in your life. You might be like on your deathbed and some sort of blessing comes that helps you extend your life or something. Like,
true.
When you're just genuine in your intention, you will be blessed. You will be very blessed. So
yeah, you know what's so crazy is like the older you get different perspectives on life. So when we were younger, the object was to run as fast as you can and finish first.
Yes.
That's the life lesson when you're a kid. You want to finish first. You want to be the fastest, right? You know what I mean? As you get older, the life lesson is, it's not where you place, it's how you finish.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's a life lesson as you get older. When we're kids, it's no, I gotta be the most athletic one. I gotta get that gold medal. I gotta get that red ribbon. I gotta finish first.
Competitive nature, yeah.
That's how you're younger.
Yeah.
As you get older, it's not where you finish. It's how you finish.
Yep.
Because you finish fucking 80th in a race, but you're the 80th person. The only reason why you're 80th is because you saw somebody faint and you took that person over your shoulder and dragged that person to the finish line behind you. You have more of a story than the person that finished first.
Exactly.
And beat a 40-minute record. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about where you finished in the race. It's how you finished it. Right? I think that's a life lesson now where, I mean, yeah, we go through hardships and shit, but for what? So for me to financially sort shit out and to be comfortable sitting on 7 figures and shit, you had to sell out one of your brethren, pick anyone. You know what I mean? Oh, really? Okay, where do I sign up? Nah, motherfucker. You know what? This is really gonna, if you be selling out my brethren, it's gonna help expedite something for me 14 to 60 months. I'm gonna lose a friendship in the fucking end of that? Fuck that. Let me suffer for another 14, 16 months and attain that the same way. You understand what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because I felt like we felt that firsthand. I've seen people kind of throw their friends under the bus for the moment. Just for the moment to impress you.
Yeah.
For the laugh.
King Street's one hell of a drug.
And I had to look like, and those situations stuck with me for life because I had to look at people like, wow,
it lets you know how to judge somebody. It's like, at that moment, no matter how naive you're being or how much you're turning a blind eye, and I know the situation you're talking about, you really have to look at a fuck nigga as a fuck nigga. Like, you have to look at a man like, yo, bro, you're gonna just put hands on your dude, and instead of you telling me how wrong I was or something like that, you're here clowning your boy. And the same dude you're about to go to studio with, like, this ain't funny. I understand you're trying to dick ride and align yourself, you know, goon squad, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But this is your dude. Like, I welcome the day for someone just to walk up in front of me, in front of the Marshalls where Circa used to be, or along anything on Adelaide or King and be like, I just slapped up Denver, I just slapped up Twist, I just slapped up Sincere, I slapped up Cujo, and be like,
yo, you deserved it still.
I'll be like, yo, you did what?
Get the strap.
Right?
Showtime, get the strap.
Get the strap.
Yeah, you know how that goes down. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that
allegedly.
Nah, facts. Document this.
Strapaholic.
I can't even hide it. There's dudes that
allegedly
still,
no lawsuits.
There's dudes that still give us the pin drop when they see us. And that's based off of their stupidness. But that's my point. It's like you're not gonna come up and get cute with me. That's why my position is really solid in regards where you guys need to know who my friends are and who my friends aren't. I got friends, I got colleagues, I got constituents, I got business partners. Everyone's categorized. Just because you see me, that's why even like AZ said that every person I claim to, my man, just because every person I hail up is my person because we mingle. You know what I mean? And that's real talk. Because you see me hail up a person, don't tell me how close you think that person is or is not. You want to know who's close to me? I'll give you that list with 2 fingers to spare. I need 8 fingers maybe. I'll tell you about Shaw, I'll tell you about Momo, I'll tell you about Murdoch, I'll tell you about Twist, I'll tell you about Sid, I'll tell you about Denver, I'll tell you about Cujo, like whatever the fuck it is. I'll list the names. So whatever name you thought should have been on that list, I'm like, why was that name on your list? Oh, that boy just said that you were their friend. Yeah. You could be a friend to somebody, but them not be a friend to you.
Word.
And all that means
one-way street.
All that means is that you're a better person to that person than they are to you. Facts. So of course there's a bunch of niggas out there say, yo, Showtime's my friend. Of course, nigga. Who doesn't want a shooter on the squad? Now, ask me to reciprocate that. Ask me to reciprocate that. Nah, that's not my nigga. He's a weirdo. That's a nigga trying to snake my niggas, trying to throw my niggas under the bus, trying to chop girls. I don't rock with him like that. Yeah, we got mutual friends. Yeah, we chill at sneaker stores. Yeah, we go to apartment 500, whatever the fuck the case may be. But outside of that, that's not my nigga. My niggas, everyone knows who my niggas are. So you already know what it is.
And it's crazy because you could have a problem situation with that, say like a said person. Yeah, maybe it got physical, whatever. You could rectify that. Maybe that physical altercation rectified the situation or made it to a point where the individual you have that problem with is like, you know what, I understand the error in my ways. Bet you can move forward. But forever in my mind, if somebody's looking on the outside at their brethren getting into a fight or something happened and you just distance yourself and punk who's supposed to be quote unquote your friend, I can't even look at you with respect. Like, so from now on, it's like, yeah, we had a problem with this guy, but it got rectified in that moment. It got dealt with, pieced up, whatever. Now I know your intention, like, yo, your friend's intention, I can't fuck with him ever. Cause yo, he's just like foul. Like he's completely foul, like underhanded. I don't know. You're bipolar to me. I don't know what you're gonna do now.
Are you left? Are you right? Are you neutral? And it shouldn't really have to come to that. So
again, man, honestly, man, and it's like, I'll be the first to say that, yo, you talk to me 2010, 2009, you're not hearing me like this, man. And the times I was a wild nigga, and a lot of things were just dealt with the code of the streets. But yo, like time matures people, and situations and life events will give, substance and growth. So this is me now, and I tell you that, and I really want to just beat this point to death. It's not where you place in a race. It's how you finish it. And I just want to tell y'all, just don't sell yourself short, man. Whether that's creatively, whether you're at that point where you're just about to sell out and compromise your integrity just to really hit a bag and lose your creative control and your input, or whether that's in a relationship, you're in a situation where it's just gimme. Just don't compromise yourself. You know what I mean? No. Don't be out here talking about your worth and stuff like that. No. That at some point you might have to have that conversation, and that's regarding whatever your religious thing may or may not be. And just be comfortable in your decisions, so when that moment of truth comes, you're not there stumbling. You know what I mean? Like you're solid in every decision you made in life. You left with no regrets. Your people then can vouch and say, you know what, he did this the right way.
Yeah, like I said, different strokes for different folks. Every decision isn't always final, but don't backtrack either. So be sure, be firm. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it comes down to.
And sometimes knowing your worth also is knowing that maybe you're not bringing anything to the table as well. Sometimes when people throw that out, I know my worth, you're looking at it as like, I know my worth in the sense like I don't want anybody to take advantage of me. But sometimes maybe you're taking advantage of people. Know your worth in this situation. Know maybe like, yo, I need to check myself. I'm not bringing anything to
a real thing.
How you gonna win when you ain't right within?
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
Fight back. I like that.
Shout out to Lord.
No, for real, man. Let's just be more solid in decisions and salute to the royal wedding, to Harry and Meghan. Congratulations.
Congrats.
I'm a real believer and fan of love, regardless of what my circumstances may not be. You know what I mean? I'm a real believer of love, and I feel like every dog does have its day.
And Meghan, I know you wanted to send the invite to me, but I understand. When they said whoever objects his wedding, I would be the nigga to be like, I object.
This guy has some real personal ties. That's all good, man. Cause I feel like
I think I saw her on Bloor Street or something. I think I fell in love.
Me and Serena need to have that talk.
I'll set it up, man. I'll get your guy to talk to my guy. We set it up, man.
She gave the Pepto-Bismol boy Drake a chance. So,
oh gosh.
I mean, if
anytime you ever watched a Thor movie
or Avengers, be clear, when you see them real fucking fight scenes with Idris Elba, I'm the motherfucking stunt double, bro. So let's be clear, aight?
So yeah, this guy is
The
writers guild.
String a bell, motherfucker.
The screeners guild has no ties to this statement, this blasphemy that just came through this microphone.
Man, for real, man. I love Serena Williams, man. Should
have bought that Reddick stock.
It's either Serena or Maya. It's because we have the same last name. It's easier.
So don't touch that. You better stay away from that. Just saying.
Bro, you're lucky you passed fucking 10 episodes, bro.
We're on 13. Unlucky number 13. I'm proud of us.
Well, you know when
unlucky.
When the recording goes off, y'all niggas know.
Allegedly.
I think everybody get mad hood. Shout out to Studio Omix, Studio 139. You already know the boy Cujo. You know what I mean? You want to get some recording in. You already know what that is. The letter T, the number 4, the letter T, .cujo@gmail.com. Studio Omix, Studio 139. You already know. I'm going to pass it off to my left.
It's your boy Sincere. You could holler at me on Instagram, Cine_sincere. Hit me up on Twitter as well. The Sincere Life. Talk shit on Twitter. I know that's what a lot of people do on there.
Talk that shit.
Also, follow the 85 brand, the 85 hat brand on Instagram. Instagram and Twitter, 8V_collective. Just, we have some hot things out for the summer right now. I know AV and 85, in politics as usual, have a nice hoodie popping off right now, you know what I mean?
Season.
Toronto made hitters, you know what I mean? Like, it looks fly, so...
Y'all welcome.
Hit me up.
You're all welcome.
All welcome. And also...
And it's your fault.
Yes. And also, Meghan... Yo,
You're reaching now, man.
Meghan, I understand. If he fucks up...
Shout out to that Crown Royal Apple.
I think we gotta stop having these certain sponsors a part of this podcast.
It's Tim Hortons green tea.
Let's be clear.
That flat tummy tea you were sipping earlier.
Yo, we haven't smoked
a
spliff on an episode in a minute, man. You guys are really... I'm gonna start bringing the HQ, man.
But anyways,
yeah, man. I need different counterparts and partners in crimes, man. I might have to just end this, but anyway. It's your homie Twist. If you need anything for your video needs in terms of getting framed up, getting shot real clean and looking professional.
Shit about to drop, man.
Hell yeah. Hit me up on my email directly, shotbytwist@gmail.com, and we'll work some stuff out, storyboard some shit out. And then on the social media tip, best way to always reach me is on Instagram. My handle on that is Twist McCalla. And yeah, we ain't bougie. Our accounts aren't private. You know, we connect, we talk with people, and that's how we're gonna keep it like that. Show. What's up?
Yeah, you already know what it is. At Man Dem Podcast, that's everything and anything all in the same breath. At Man Dem Podcast, that's a SoundCloud, that's a Twitter, that's a YouTube, that's an Instagram. You already know at Man Dem Podcast, that's the movement. Shout out everybody, you know what I mean, hitting us up, whether that be through email or DM. Appreciate the love. I mean, it's so funny, even people that we listen to musically and people that we watch on TV. I mean, showing some feedback and appreciation, that's greatly appreciated and humbling. You already know, so at Man Dem Podcast, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, I mean, whatever's clever, I mean, find that, you know, and yeah, I already know what it is. Got that Toronto Made Hitters hoodie.
That mean collaboration, y'all.
Yeah, man, thank y'all, man.
Love that, man. I love seeing my dudes flourish.
There's a lot of shit coming, man.
A lot of things in the works, man.
You know, I gave everybody a couple seasons to do what they had to do, and you know, just sat back gracefully. Now it's time to get mine. So,
now we got next, now and later.
You know, so
sorry, not sorry.
Shout out, you want that for the Primo ASAP. You know, DM that A5 Collective. I mean, and email Sincere as well if you want to get on that.
That's sincere8v@gmail.com.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Right now it's just e-transfers and cash. You know what I mean?
COD.
Money talks. Yeah, you know, www.politicsasyusual.ca. You know, politics as usual, PAU. That's Facebook. That's Instagram. PAUPOLLYN. PAU Poly. And that's Twitter. You know, everyone hit that up. Oh yeah, you know, we never shout this out. ENT 1017. That's Entourage Entertainment 1017. That's where we got that from. Yep. Shout out to the boy Dre Diggs. I mean, I saw my nigga in a hot minute. You know, hopefully, we can link up sometime this long weekend.
Go out for sushi or something.
Mighty EN. Yeah, shout out to my boy Terrence, Phoenix Connection. Honestly, if I'm going I know what Nori's supposed to be doing on the run eating, but we might do it the real way. Cause we got two foodie niggas in between, Denny and Terrence. You know, so we might get them niggas something popping on the EN network. But you already know what it is. So you for rocking with us for another week. I mean, it's Toronto strong all day, every day. Salute, we gone but never forgotten. Shout out to the Humboldt Broncos. Hope that situation benefits everyone is meant to benefit. And stop jumping out the fucking window for a bag, bro. I mean, you can't be selling your soul and out here trying to freaking make victim impact statements, bro. You know what I mean? Chillax. Whether that's your kid's graduation, your daughter's wedding, whatever the fuck it is, play the background as you're supposed to. Stop stealing the fucking limelight. That's my piece.
Mom, love and blessings to Toronto and the world.
Have yourself a productive week. Go out there.
Wow,
as I was saying, friggin' Jamaican guys and Grenadian guys. Can't figure about Houston, but yeah, have yourself a productive week. Do something different. Go get it. Do something different this week. You know, challenge yourself. Thanks for listening.
All day.